Hey guys, Sandy here, and I am up today for the 4th day of Follow a Sketch February, and I'm using my January Citrus Twist kit. I'm actually going to be using one of the sketches that they provided in the kit. It's going to be this one right here. I'm using one photograph, and that is a photo of some magical paintbrushes in Walt Disney World. Now, you've seen me scrapbook magical paintbrushes before. And you've also heard that my Disney Trip Girls album is complete. However, when my daughters were flipping through the album, they discovered that I had a blank page. And this is the last photo I have of that trip. And I wasn't going to scrapbook it because I did have many magical paintbrush photos already scrapbooked. But the blank page is bothering me more than having a bunch of magical paintbrush photos, so let's see what I can do.
So here I am, and I did pull out my carousel paper pad just because I felt like I needed a little bit more paper options with the papers I had in my kit. Not that I didn't have options, but I just needed more. What I did was take the exclusive Citrus Twist paper, and that is that deep blue gritty looking paper, not gritty, but gritty looking paper underneath of that peachy pink floral. And I gutted it, and I did that because the opposite side of this paper was a lovely gray shade with stars on it, and I am a sucker for star paper. As you can see, it's that paper right there underneath of the paper pad, and I definitely felt like I was going to need that paper on another layout, so I went ahead and gutted it. And it worked out great because this extra pop of bold color behind all the layers just makes me quite happy. Now what I'm doing is cutting out a couple of the cut apart pieces from that paper pad, and I'm just making sure I keep referencing the sketch, but in the end I don't follow it exactly, because I was just trying to see what they laid out and where they put it. And on the left side of the photo there's a tag, but I didn't want a tag there. I wanted this "Today Was Magic" card, and I knew that I didn't want that as my title. I knew my title was still going to have to go on the page. So that's where that came from. I decided to pull out a piece of cardstock that I could get as close as possible to that background paper that I had, and it's this purpley color. And I pulled out the old paper crimper and just went ahead and crimped that up just to give it a little bit more texture. And I really like how it turned out. So I put a little bit more adhesive when I used my paper crimper, just because of the ridges and the valleys. And I thought about using this sheet of this book that was torn out, and if you watched my unboxing video, you understand I'm just watching myself, and just watching myself right now is making my heart hurt. Like, it makes my heart hurt that that book was torn apart because I have such a love of books. If you like to tear apart books and put them in your scrapbook pages, more power to you. Like, that is awesome for you, but it just makes my heart hurt. So I'm layering up these papers, and I decided to go with the kite paper because I'm not exactly sure when I'm going to have the need for kite paper in scrapbooking. I think I have scrapbooked one time about kites, and that was many years ago when we were flying kites at night on the beach. So I know what the layout is. I know what it looks like. I even remember the title. It's called Night Kites in the Sky. Like, I'm not exactly sure when I'm going to need to use kites again, so I'm totally okay with covering up most of this. And it also gives me an excuse to use my kite chipboard that came on my chipboard sheet. So I realized that I wanted this paper to be a little bit longer. I wanted the kite paper to extend. And this is kind of where I'm going off of the sketch and doing my own thing. And I'm using this cut apart card right here just to cover up that join where the two kite papers connect. And you can't tell now. You can't tell that that there are 2 pieces of kite paper there instead of 1. And I felt like something had to go up there in the corner, and it does call for something up there in the corner on the sketch. It's more of like a label strip or a sticker or something like that, but I thought, you know what? We're making these kites work. So I just layered that blue chipboard kite directly over where the yellow kite was, and when I did that, I really missed the yellow color that was there. I liked the yellow color. So I'm making sure to add some yellow bits throughout this layout. Now I'm just taking a little bit of paper and raising up that other side of the kite because there are many layers on the left side of the kite and not as many on the right, so my kite was kind of twisted and leaning over a bit to the side, and I just wanted to fix that. Now what I'm going to do is go through this die cut pack, and I don't know if I've said it before. I think I probably have, because I pretty much let my feelings be known. I wasn't really keen on this die cut pack. There's not a lot in it I'm loving. So I'm making it okay. I'm making it good for me by cutting things up, tucking things so you can't see the words. Anything I can do that way just to be able to use the die cut pack and so it doesn't just sit in my stash is good. And I especially feel that way because I'm scrapbooking this page during January, which is the Rediscover Your Stash Challenge. And if you've seen my mini haul video, you know that I failed miserably at this challenge. While I did scrapbook while I scrapbooked a whole bunch and got a ton of pages done, I also shopped and I was not supposed to. So that was a failure, but I really don't want to be adding more to my stash than the fun new things I already got. Like, I don't want to add stash of stuff I'm not really crazy about, and it's just going to sit there for a while until it's years and years, and I'm just like, toss it. Nobody wants this. It's horrible. So, and that is my mini rant for the day. Now, this one says best friends, and I totally could have used this on some layout with my daughters, but I just decided I liked that little bit of color pop right there better. And hey, I'm using it, so it's all good. Now, down here, I'm just trying to arrange and figure out what I want to go. That weekend vibes thing really doesn't like match the whole day of the picture. Like, I don't even remember if it was the weekend. I don't remember the day of the week we went and played with the magical paintbrushes. And that's fine because I just cut in half that die cut with Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday on it. So you just see those little bit of edges over there. I was thinking about adding in a frame and cutting off the corner of it just so you would see this little bit of yellow, because I definitely wanted to bring in the yellow. But I wasn't too sure about it, and it was kind of making it a little bit bulkier than I wanted, so I decided to nix that idea. Now, I've never thought I would use this particular sticker from the sticker pack that says Squad Goals. Never. Like, it's not my thing, guys. It's not something I say. It's not something, like, I don't wear shirts that say it or anything like that, but I figured as many magic paintbrush pictures as I took with us holding our paintbrushes together, we were basically a magic paintbrush squad. I mean, that's what it comes down to. So I figured it was perfect for this layout. Now, the sketch does have that title down there in the lower right-hand corner. I just raised it up a little bit and put it with the photo just because I felt like it was too disconnected way down in there at the bottom. All my fun stuff is happening closer to the top of the page. I'm just adding that sticker, and you can kind of see the letters of the sticker if you look real close, but you know what? It doesn't matter because there's letters in the background right there, so it totally works. And I'm just deciding to use the rest of the sticker as well. And again, I'm not showing the words of it, I'm just using that decorative edge, and it adds that perfect little bit. Now I pull out the Citrus Twist exclusive tiny word stickers, and at first I was trying to use up one of these labels because I really like them, but it just wasn't working anywhere on the page. Okay, that little cactus die cut that's upside down in the upper left corner of the screen, if you turn your head, it kind of looks like a bunny eating an eggplant. Okay. See, this is what happens. I either look off out into the distance and talk and rant and just say whatever is on my mind, or I'm not really paying attention to what I'm actually doing, and I'm looking in the space surrounding my layout and finding that this upside down cactus looks like a bunny eating an eggplant. And I just turned it over, so there goes that. That wasn't fun. It was almost like I knew I was going to be talking about it. Who knows? That's kind of creepy. All right, moving on. That tag, I thought about putting it there. I thought about adding a little bit of extra interest up there in that left corner, but it just wasn't working for me. And neither was this sticker there. And I tried out different stickers and did the same exact thing with different label stickers, so I figured you guys didn't need to see that. So I cut that out because I didn't want to do it. Now, there is a sticker on that kite that says these three, and I cut whatever else was on the rest of that sticker. I can't even remember what it said. But I figured it was good since there were 3 of us and 3 magic paintbrushes. Now here I am using my Freckled Fawn enamel dots that I bought during the Rediscover Your Stash. And I'm using the teal, blue, and the purple one just because I think it goes great with these photos, and the pink dots that I had really just didn't. So I'm just sprinkling them about in 3 different places, and I'm doing all 3 sizes. So I have, in all 3 areas that I do these dots, I have the largest and the medium dot in one color, and then the small dot in the second color. Now I'm going ahead and adding some Color Theory Mist and some Heidi Swapp Color Shine in Butter, and that is a nice yellow with a little bit of glitter in it. And that's going to be it for this page, and I am finally for real done the 2016 Girls Trip album. Thanks so much for watching. Stay tuned tomorrow for another Follow a Sketch February, and I will catch you guys later.